Hello everybody, it is my lucky day because this, what's left of this, is a 96 B4 Passat, the same thing that I drive, and it's in the junkyard. And these pretty rarely pop up in the junkyard, so I am taking no prisoners today. My girlfriend said she wanted to see what's going on in the junkyard. She actually likes to come and cruise, so if for nobody else, this is for her. Enjoy. So I've got the idiot cam so I can remember how to put these back together, but we're going to try to do this in order of necessity. That's a diesel. It makes me very excited, but order of necessity, I got pulled over twice by cops because my reverse lights are out, because this is bad in my car. So we'll get that all lubed up, and we also want a marker light, which is gone and concerning, but hopefully it's in the car. Ooh, what I say I wasn't gonna get distracted, but OEM radio with cassettes, premium audio. Oh, and cup holders. Ugh. Well, they're cup holders. Oh, an actual emblem. That's also coming with me. Oh. Tear to mine eye. The Volkswagen people know, especially if you like these older TDIs. Those are not easy to find. Okay, so I can't actually see back in here, so I'm just gonna go on in. Could you free yourself from a trunk in 1996? Oh. Here, I thought it was my lucky day. Let's see if it's like mine. Ugh, blick. So no glowing tab, but you could free yourself with a little know-how. Well, she holds tight to me and her Bible on the back seat of my motorcycle. All right, let's see if that PB blaster's ripe enough now. Oh, you better not be a 9. Got your 9 right here. All right, that looks way nicer in there than mine. That should double my chance of having a functioning reverse. All right, let's take this cam out too. It's a 13. Okay, so there are locating holes just in case. And you can kind of see how that works. Look, even this one's pretty worn. All right, before I get any further, or any dirtier, I should say, my car never had rear headrests. So let's fix that. Okay, let's grab some nice to haves. My car has never had cup holders. Gross or not. Oh, that's mint, man. Couldn't be luckier. Food safe. So my car has been missing this horn button forever, and it's pretty ugly. I also know from the last time I tried to get one that they're really brittle, so I'm gonna practice on this one. I'm gonna pull that airbag off, get some more room. Now, I know there's no way this should go off. Actually, it shouldn't even be in here. Let's see if we can't pry these out. Again, I'm testing on my tester. That's not a part of the button. Perfect. I'm gonna take the other one just in case. Oh, button, it's gonna have a button. This is what it looks like on my car. Beautiful. Look at that. Next, I know it's crappy and outdated, but I love this. This is coming with me. Ugh. Well, I would like it to come with me. Do you want to come with me? This feels a little stupid and ridiculous, but I keep going through all these things and going like, oh, you know what? That has a tendency to break. Oh, that has a tendency to break. Oh, that's got a tendency to break. And I don't know if it's just because I've owned the car forever or it's just not as good a car as I keep telling myself it is. I kind of suspect I know the answer. If you find yourself in this position, for whatever reason, where your HVAC stuff is busted and you have a B4 Passat and you say to yourself, well, you know, there's Jettas, Mark III Jettas everywhere. I will get a Mark III Jetta. That way, you know, it'll be super easy to find the HVAC stuff and it'll all be the same. Well, you'd be wrong, you idiot. They're not the same, which is why I'm going through all the trouble to get this HVAC stuff out of here. Because at the very least, like, the lighting manifold is different. All the stuff will hook up. And you could even take these AC controls and hook them under your thing, but it'll never light up again. And that's because, I'll show it over there, but like the little lighting, I don't know what to call it other than a manifold, is different. I'm also debating, again, I think I've had this car for too long. When I had the, at one point my cluster burned out, like it actually burned out, like caught fire. So, and I'm debating leaving with the cluster. There's that. It's being held up by this, which I will knock out. All right, out you come, console. There is a yes. You stinker. You hiding little stinker. I got you. Oh, I thought you could hide from me. You are being held in by the center console. Sorry, but at some point I don't care. Cool. My car is also missing this. So I got that, I got that, I got that, I got these. I want these HVAC things too. These are tough to get out. And again, these tabs on it are brittle. Like I said, brittle. This just broke. This has got H written on it. I wonder if this didn't come from a different salvage yard. But if you look at this little manifold thing, the Passat one is unique. The lights go down and they go to your HVAC and recirc. I'm debating taking this. I don't know, after I just snapped off this bit. Speaking of things of questionable need that I really, really want, let's grab this cluster. Cluster. Maybe at the very least it'll have less miles. If not, I don't know. These TDI ones are rare enough here in the States that it's worth keeping around. Even if I don't end up using it, someone might want it. I had quite the scare when I came in here. I drove pretty decently far ways to get here. And at the salvage yard, they're like, yeah, we crushed that car. What? It's been here for 3 days. How'd you crush it? And I took a $2 bet that they didn't actually crush it. And it paid off. Okay. So another thing that I want is a window guide. Anyone that knows anything about these B4 Passats, or even if you're interested in them, you've probably noticed that the windows always show as broken. The windows are broken. Oh, the windows don't roll down. And that's because they're crap. Volkswagen tried to do their own, you know, do some special little armature thing for like just the Passat. And it sucks. Anyway, I don't know if you've realized, but I can get in here really fast, and like I said, it's because they suck. So they have really powerful motors, and the motors can break pretty much anything in here. So before the motor dies or a fuse blows, it will destroy the entire window lifter assembly. And it's happened more than once on my car. Probably a yearly occurrence. Which is why I'm very familiar with how to take these doors off. But, yeah, we'll grab the guide. Maybe grab the mechanism. I don't know. I have a big pile of, like, broken mechanisms, but, you know, you can always use more broken mechanisms, right? So there we go. Miraculously, this one's never been apart because it still has all of its insulation. Won't be needing this anymore, bub. Actually, if I was smart, I would have tried to save that and put it back in my car, but I'm not smart. Oh, is the guide broken on this one too? Looks a little sacked out. I'm gonna try to grab the one on the other side. Yeah, this is what I wanted with the tab on. Roughed it up a little bit, but it should work. So one of the last things I could think of needing is this center console. Because mine doesn't hinge. Beautiful. Well, that's all that I could think to get off of this thing. I had half a mind to take the engine, but that's probably the saddest TDI I've seen in some time. So I do have some other requests from buddies, and unless I feel like picking up, you know, someone's old underwear, I think that's all I need for the Passat. So Diesel Dave wanted this tailgate handle out of this here old Ford. So with that, I think that's the last of our junkyard adventures. Considering I don't want a deer skull. So I'm gonna be taking off here. I hope you enjoyed, and take it easy. Shoots.